to my YouTube channel. It's Jessie, and today I just wanted to talk a little bit about how I overcame vitamin D deficiency, which had led to me having a lot of hair shed, which was diagnosed as alopecia. But we're gonna get into that soon, so stay tuned. And if you see me looking down, that's just me looking at my notes because I don't want to get too far off. So yeah. All right, so just a little background. I've been dealing with like hair shed and alopecia and everything like that for about, I think it's been like 4 years on and off since 2016. That's when I first went into college. That's when it started happening. So just a little background. I went into college in 2016, and literally I went in August, and literally by that October my hair had started shedding real bad, and I'm like, what is going on? Like, why is my hair shedding so much? Like, it was literally like my hair, if I do like this in my hair, there would be at least like 30 strands that would come out, and my scalp was like on fire. My scalp was swollen. It was really like on fire in the crown area right here. It just had a really bad burning sensation, and I didn't know what was going on. Yeah, so I would look it up. There really wasn't anything like talking about it. I just saw a lot of things that said like a sensitive scalp and to change like your shampoo and everything like that. Changed my shampoo, nothing really worked. And then it got to the point where like literally like my hair was starting to get really thin. To me because like I would ask my mom, like, is my hair looking thin? She'd be like, no, it still looks full. You still have like a lot of hair. I don't know what you're talking about. Like, literally nobody knew what I was talking about, and people just thought I was just I was overreacting and everything. And I'm like, no, like something's going on. Like, my hair is shedding and my hair is falling out. So yeah, I started getting like really depressed, and the shedding lasted, y'all, I kid you not, for like 3 years. But it would be like on and off, just like with the burning, but usually it would last like for like a couple of months. I don't know, it was really weird. It was really weird. So I had went to a lot of dermatologists, and I'm like, okay, you know, maybe I went to dermatologists. I went to go get my vitamins checked. I was literally doing any and everything, and I spent so much money, you don't even understand how much money I spent. Until finally I had went to this, I was like, you know what, maybe it's because, you know, they're not black. Like, I was like, okay, maybe I need to go to like a black specialist that can understand, you know, me and my hair type and everything like that. So I went to a black dermatologist. It was a lady. And I'm like, okay, yeah, this is going to be the fix, you know. She's like me, you know, she'll understand what I'm talking about. And I basically went in there, I'm like, you know, my hair is shedding really bad, my scalp hurts, it's really tender right here, and it's burning in the crown area. Like, can you, I don't know what's going on. And so the first session, she was like, oh, you know, I think you may have folliculitis. And I'm like, okay, folliculitis, okay, do you have like anything I can take for it? She gave me the shampoo. It was called like ketoconazole or something like that. It's with a cat. So yeah, she said I had folliculitis. I said, okay, that's fine. Like, she gave me the shampoo and these little drops. She gave me that. I was using it for maybe about a week. She told me to come back every 2 weeks. So I used that for 2 weeks. Nothing, still bad. It was terrible, and the shampoo just dried out my hair, just like with the drops. And I went back, and she was like, oh, you know, is it working? And I'm like, no, it's not working. And then she looked at my scalp again. She was like, okay, well, I see some white bumps. Maybe you have seborrheic dermatitis. I think you have seborrheic dermatitis. I said, okay, you know, okay, seborrheic dermatitis now. Okay, what do I need to do for it? Then she, I think she gave me a cream, not a cream, an ointment this time. So I started using the ointment, and I was still using the shampoo, and still nothing. Came back 2 weeks later, and she said, oh, okay, well, I just think you have alopecia, early onset alopecia. And I'm like, oh my god, like my hair is falling out. Oh my god, like I was just like, I have alopecia. And I'm like, is this hereditary? Like, because nobody in my family has alopecia. Like, even my dad, he's not balding. We don't have baldness in our family. Like, how do I have alopecia? And she was just like, oh, you know, it could be a genetic thing where, I mean, not a genetic thing, just like a mutation in the gene, yeah, so we're just going to monitor it, and you could just come back, and we can just try to lessen the severity of it. But she gave me some antibiotics, and I'm like, okay, so I have alopecia, now you give me antibiotics. First of all, the antibiotics were terrible. Like, I felt completely horrible. I think I took it for like a week, but then I was just like, oh my god, I was so depressed, you guys. Like, literally from like kindergarten all through high school, everybody knew me for my hair. And if anybody has lost hair, you know how just traumatic that is. Like, especially when you're known for having nice hair, and you know, hair makes your personality, it makes you who you are. And then just for somebody to say you have alopecia, oh my god, my heart was so broken, you guys. Like, it was terrible. It was the end of the world for me. Like, and I know that may sound like superficial, but it was just the worst feeling, and I was just super sad. Yeah, so yeah, so she said I had alopecia, started taking the medicine. I didn't like the medicine at all, so then I just completely stopped it. I was like, you know what, I'm going to figure out, like, this isn't the end for me. Like, no, this can't be the end for me. I can't go out like this. Like, no, it's not happening. So I started I've always been like into natural things and finding an answer myself, because doctors, they will try to diagnose you as having something, but really you can cure it yourself if you it just takes a little bit of research and a little bit of work. So yeah, so I started doing research, and I started looking on YouTube, and you know, people were saying like pumpkin seed oil pills, omega-3s, cod liver oil. I bought all of it. Hold on, let me see if I can find it, because it was so serious. Okay, here we go. Like, you guys, I was not playing. I bought the pumpkin seed. I bought the ultimate omega-3s, the biotin, the beef organ. I was so serious. Calcium, like, I bought everything, you guys, because I just could not take that as an answer. Like, no, that was not going to happen. So I bought everything. Nothing worked. Yeah, and so some people were saying like to buy a probiotic shampoo. I bought the probiotic shampoo. I'm not gonna get up and get it, but I bought a probiotic shampoo. That didn't work. And then I just finally said, like, I saw some things online. It was like to get your thyroid checked. So I was like, okay, it could be like a list of things. So maybe I should just go to the endocrinologist, which does those tests, and then maybe she can tell me what's wrong. Went to the endocrinologist, and I told her all of my symptoms and everything. And the test came back, and she said I had vitamin D deficiency. Vitamin D. And I'm not trying to be like that person, but like, I did not know that Black people could get vitamin D deficiency. I know that sounds kind of bad, but like, I did not know that that was possible being Black, because you know we have melanin. But I was totally like, no, like, no, no. And so she was just like, yeah, you have vitamin D deficiency. And I'll put my results on the screen. Yeah, so it was at like it was like at a 20, and I think the minimum was a 30. So she was like, yeah, you're really off, like you're really deficient in vitamin D. So she gave me vitamin D3. And if you guys go to the endocrinologist, make sure she gave me vitamin D2, but if you guys go and you get your to the endocrinologist and get a lab test, make sure that they give you vitamin D3, because the body cannot absorb vitamin D2. So the body better absorbs vitamin D3. Just a side note. I felt better. My scalp wasn't as sore, but I still had like some complications from it. It was still like shedding, and I still had a problem in my crown area. Let's get into the tips, which I figured out, which completely stopped my shedding. It completely stopped my sore scalp. So I've built this list for you guys, and I really hope it works for you. 1 is diet. Okay, cut out sugar completely. You cannot eat sugar. I'm talking because I was the type of person, I didn't really like candy, but I would still eat like sugary things like ice pops. I could eat a whole bag of gumballs, which was terrible. Like I could literally eat a whole bag of gumballs in like an hour. It's really that bad and so serious. So completely cut out sugar, like not even gum, you guys, like no sugar at all. Like don't even put it in your food when you're cooking, like no sugar. You have to eat mostly raw fruits and vegetables. Like it has to literally be 75% at least, 75% completely raw fruits and vegetables. This will give your body a chance to heal. It'll heal your gut, which is really important to the scalp health and to the skin health. Raw fruits and vegetables. Raw fruits and vegetables. Try not to cook, because that does lower the minerals and vitamins in the fruits and vegetables. Just try to eat like salads and things like that. Red onions, please eat red onions. And it was so funny because growing up, my dad, he used to just eat like a red onion, like he'll just bite into it, and I'm like, why are you just eating red onions? And then he would just go on and on about how growing up, his grandma just told him to eat like a red onion every so often. It heals the body and it's really good for you. And I noticed when I did incorporate red onions, I did see a huge difference. Also try to lower your meat intake, especially red meat. I completely cut out meat, and I cut out dairy. Meat and dairy are really inflammatory to the body, and it will continue your scalp problems. So if you can't cut it out, just try to limit it to maybe like once a week or twice a week, but definitely not every day like I was eating it. I was literally eating meat every single day, like fried chicken, everything. I think, did I already say water? Okay, well, drink water, of course, but also try to drink coconut water. It has a lot of good minerals inside the coconut water that will help heal your body. Also get sunlight, of course. And that's just so funny, like I never knew that Black people could get vitamin D deficiency, but apparently you can. So yeah, try to get sunlight. Sleep, you guys. I know it does not sound like a big thing. I know it does not sound like a big thing, but please, please, please get sleep. Get sleep, you guys. Get sleep. And that probably was a huge thing for me when I was in college, because it was like my first year. So, you know, everybody's going to like the parties and everything. We're staying out late. So we didn't really get to sleep until like maybe 2 or 3 in the morning, which was extremely, extremely bad. When I read, it said that 10 to 2, your body goes through physical repair. So if you're not sleeping till 2 o'clock, your body is not able to repair itself. Especially like your liver, your gut, all your vital organs. If you're not sleeping from 10 to 2, your cortisol levels raise, which cortisol does cause inflammation in the body, which will lead to sore scalp and other scalp conditions. So yeah, please get to sleep. I try to sleep at 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock, but please no later than 11 o'clock, and you will see a huge difference if you go to sleep earlier. I'm telling you, you will. Yeah, so the key is to go to sleep early and wake up early. So go to sleep at like 9 or 10, and then you can wake up early at 6 or 7 to finish whatever you didn't finish from the previous night. So that's a tip. And that was really one of the things that really helped me, was going to sleep earlier. And it may seem simple, you guys, like it really may seem simple, but it was so huge in me being able to repair my scalp and stop my scalp inflammation. And hair products. Oh my gosh, this was huge for me. I used to use a lot of products that had a lot of nasty ingredients in it. You know, like just a lot of products that had bad ingredients because it was affordable. And even though it made my hair extremely nice, it was terrible to my scalp. And I was the type of person, I would put the products on my scalp, putting the products all over my scalp, and then just like pulling it down to the tips. Don't do that. If you're gonna do that, make the products yourself. Please DIY the product. So yeah, try to make your own products at home. I know that is a lot, especially if you are really busy with your schedule, but I'm trying to tell you, it made a huge difference. One of the things that really helped me were aloe vera masks. Try the aloe vera mask. I do an aloe vera mask every time I wash my hair, once a week. Huge difference. That's the only mask I do at this point. Other than that, I'll do like a avocado mask, put like an egg, honey and mayo in it, and that'll be a different video. I'll go more in depth into that type of mask. But yeah, aloe vera mask definitely helped me. And something else that also helped me was this. It is a scalp scrubber. You guys, when I tell you this was a game changer, scalp scrubber. It has like little bristles, and when you're in the shower, when you're applying your shampoo, just go in and scrub your scalp with the shampoo. Oh my gosh, it was great. It was great. It's still great. I still use it. But it'll stimulate your follicles, it'll stop hair shedding. It feels really good if your scalp is sore. It is just so good. So definitely invest in a scalp scrubber. It's only like $3 or $4 on Amazon. I'll put a link to the one that I have in the description so you guys can get it. But yeah, definitely invest in a scalp scrubber. Okay guys, so one of the hugest things that helped me to overcome my scalp problems, my inflammation, my CCCA in my crown area, everything, was this. It is a scalp serum. I don't know if you guys can see it. Okay, but anywho, I'll put it in the description box so you can check it out. It is the Galilahi Beauty Gypsy Dreams hair potion, hair growth potion. When I tell you, this completely stopped it in a week, probably less than that, but I really didn't check it, or I didn't realize that it had completely stopped until a week had passed. So this was a huge game changer, and let me just show you what it looks like. And I know you may be like, why is it red? One of the ingredients is actually called ratanjat. It is a native herb to a part of India. It's used primarily in the tribal areas in India, and they use it for its therapeutic and healing properties. And the herb actually has a red tint to it, so it won't dye your hair or anything. It's just a red herb. It has, let me just run down the ingredients. So it has sweet almond oil, shea butter, castor oil, argan oil, alkanet root, which is the herb that makes it red, rosemary, peppermint, butterfly pea, ambunu, vetiver, sage, chaparral, gotu kola, menthol, white tea, MSM, vitamin C, vitamin E, and essential oils such as peppermint oil, lavender oil, ylang ylang, eucalyptus, all of those good things. So, and it tingles. When you put it on your scalp, it tingles. So that will, so if you're having a sore scalp and you need something quick, that because your scalp is really inflamed and you need something really quick to stop it, this is your go-to. This is what you need. But yeah, guys, when I tell you I put it on every night, when I tell you it completely stopped my scalp inflammation in 1 week. Huge game changer. If I would have thought of this sooner, oh, I could have saved months of misery, years of misery from this one product. So yeah, huge game changer, you guys. It completely doubled my density. I will put before and after pictures, you guys. I will put before and after pictures on the screen from where I started with my hair problems to now. The complete change is totally crazy, and you can even see it now. My hair is so full. And just so thick. It completely doubled my density of my scalp, because my hair used to be so thin, you guys. Like, it would literally make me cry that my hair had gotten that thin. But now it's even thicker than before I started losing hair. So yeah, it improved everything. For something for thickness to help you regrow those spots that were really damaged by the alopecia, by the folliculitis, or the seborrheic dermatitis, or the CCCA for the scalp, for the crown area of your scalp. You guys, this is the one. And especially if you need relief. Huge game changer. And one of the big things is that it tingles. The peppermint in it will completely soothe your scalp. The other ingredients completely healed my scalp in less than a week. So, and it also grew back my hair like crazy. So if you guys really want something to stimulate your scalp and grow back your hair, this is the one. And this is the only hair oil I use at this point. This is the only hair oil. So yeah, definitely check out that hair oil. I will put it in the description box below. But yeah, so thank you guys for watching to the end. All of my hair tips that I gave you guys. I wish you guys so much good luck. As I said, this took years for me to finally diagnose. Hopefully once you watch this video, you'll be able to overcome your scalp issues in a lesser time than it took me. But yeah, if you have any questions or comments, please leave it in the comment section below, and I will be sure to get back to you as soon as I possibly can. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.